Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Lost Lagosians, a podcast covering topics about Lagosians and Africans in diaspora. I'm your host, Brother Mike. This episode is a follow-up to our episode about surviving Sahara, back road to Europe. This is the concluding episode, so this is the second part and the final part. Please note that the content of this episode may not be suitable to all audiences, so listener discretion is strongly advised. If you're getting value from this episode, please go ahead and like our social media pages, follow us on all the social media pages, and go ahead and subscribe, and please also leave a comment. And if you know anyone who would like to share their story, please send an email to lostlagosians@gmail.com. Thank you.
So what happened? What the main thing that the day we entered Libya, there was a serious immigration raid.
Hey.
It was tough.
Immigration.
We are also being extorted for where we are.
Yeah.
Man, you see, because you don't. If Gaddafi coughs, a lion is coughing. I don't know what is Gaddafi. If Gaddafi speaks, it becomes a law.
Hi.
How did you enter Libya when you don't have a passport? How did you pass immigration? Why
I
didn't
have a
immigration send you
passport.
away?
He got his passport back. He entered the bus back now.
I have a passport, but listen, your passport doesn't matter here. I don't have Libyan visa.
Hi.
Understand me?
Oh, because you need a visa. Okay.
So that is the place. The first place you enter is Tijeri. The first downtown in Libya is Tijeri. From Tijeri, we went down to Gatron.
Man, you're a wonderful guy, man. I'm telling you, man.
So that is just to cut the matter. They cut it short about the experience to Libya. The Libya experience and the process of crossing to Europe is another thing. So from Gatron there, I stayed a while. From Gatron, I take a bus going to Morano.
Where do you get all this money? All your money was enough?
By there, it's not enough. I started hustling on the road, started carrying block.
In Libya or in Niger?
In Libya. Nothing in Niger. Niger, where you go to the chop nylon.
Oh,
I've lost his own chop for Niger.
Even the goat, they suffer too, no?
Okay, go on. I want to hear what happened in Libya. So in Libya, I heard in Libya
What
they can
happened
put
in
you
Libya
camp.
is tough. It's much more tough than what happened.
They
tough.
carry block. That means you are selling.
From Libya, I started to hustle money, trying to find money to climb up. Because by that time, I need to change that dollar to dinars. And some surfers to dinars. Every currency now must be in dinars. So I was having about 15 dinars or 20 dinars, which is so low. I needed to start carrying, walking, see how to do things. So while I was doing that, I get a bus going to Morano. The bus driver dropped us along the road with shred of no man's hair.
Hi.
When we get to Morano,
Yeah.
from there, we saw some Nigerians. It's normal people. This is a village where people are living. Some Nigerian put us in. I don't have a handwork. I asked one Nigerian I met there, how many years have you been here? I say 8 years. How many years have you been here? I say 9 years. How many years have you been here? 7 years. God, where are you guys living? He said, this house. Jesus Christ. But when I look at things, you can't survive without a handwork in Libya. I stayed in Morano to learn welding. Forget about what you read in school. I learned welding in Morano.
Hi.
Okay, between Kano and getting to the end of Niger, how many days, how many weeks was that?
Actually, my journey was so fast.
So how many days or weeks
It
was
took me
that?
about a month.
A month. Okay, a
2
month
weeks
from
to 3 weeks.
Okay, a month from Kano to getting into Libya, crossing Niger. Now, when you got to Libya, and your focus is to go to Europe, and you don't have enough money, so you now need to work and settle down in Libya and make money to
Yes,
start making your next journey.
who will give me? I just have to settle down there.
How did you enter Libya without a visa?
Libya, you can go in without visa. You can go in.
Is
without
Libya
visa.
not ECOWAS? Is Libya not
Not
ECOWAS?
ECOWAS. Gaddafi knew that these are economic migrants.
Ah, okay. So like a refugee asylum program.
There's not even asylum for you, but you're Nigerian.
Oh my God.
So when we get to, I stayed there, I learned welding. And after welding, I moved down to a place called Muzuk. When I got to Muzuk, I tried to do welding work. Welding work requires you buying a machine, buying all these things, and the laws that entice. Then I need to leave welding for a while. I learned tiling. I learned tiling and plastering immediately.
The floor tiling, right? Floor tiling.
So automatically I can be, I'm a welder, I'm a tiler, and I can do plastering, mixing work.
All on your journey. You didn't learn this from Niger.
No, all on the journey. I can paint, I can plaster, I can tile. Only thing I cannot do is electrical wiring and plumbing because I don't like it.
I beg, leave me, Jerry. Is it not baby? I don't quite like it.
So
Okay, so in Libya, you learned all this trade, you made some money.
eventually, there was a time I began to also teach with Gaddafi.
What? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to understand your idea and your thinking at this point. You go to Libya, you are trying to get to Europe. You don't. How much do you really need to cross that you have to
That
wait
time
for that
to
long?
cross to Europe is about $1,000, but you can't get them. It's tough. You can labor for 1 year to 2 years without having $1,000.
Wow.
Okay.
It was tough. You are under extortion, you are under threats, you are under humiliation, you are under.
And that's
abuse.
because you are black. You are black skinned, right? You're not like them.
No,
Right.
and besides, because you don't have documents.
Documents.
And eventually, anywhere I am, I trying to serve God. I remember many a times I've been arrested by Gaddafi. I've been in Gaddafi jail. They bust the church, the place we are using for church. I've been in jail.
That's persecution then.
Waiting for sentence to be killed. What happened was, I don't know what happened. Though I can speak Arab now. And
Is there a law that you cannot worship God as a church, as a Christian? Is there a law?
there's no law permitting Christian. There's still, the laws are strict. So what happened was that a Nigerian who used to attend the church I used to fellowship got abused. Then I followed him to police station just to make translation for him in Arab. Getting there, I was arrested for no reason. And when I was arrested, straight to their maximum prison. The next day, they take me to Niaba, that is the court. What is the allegation? That I beat a Libyan police, I removed his teeth, and I must pay the price. And in Libya, it's a great crime to shed blood. It's called mamilua. It's a taboo. To shed Libyan blood means it's a capital punishment. And then I said, I don't even know this man, but they brought evidence that I'm the one that blew his teeth. Play. They don't carry me go to Abyss jail. From that jail, they don't carry me come court to be sentenced. You know, if you have never stand before a judge in that counter and to wait for your sentence, you know that judges are semi-gods.
They are. Oh, yes, you're right. You're very right. They shut you up. You must not talk. They shut you up and they're like, you're right. Continue. You're right.
If you have not experienced that, your fate now, you see your fate on the mouth of that judge. You don't know that indeed these people, they make them God on earth.
You're right. You're right.
And the woman judge, after looking, they asked me, the translator that is even translating must still support the government. He's a communist. They say you must just plead guilty. Things I didn't do. So the judge called me inside her office. There's evidence here that he beat somebody. This is the dentist have brought that the teeth is removed. I said, okay, madam, I know the implication of beating a policeman in Nigeria. How much more here where I don't get sick? I'm not even do this, man. No fight. See what brought me here. I only want to come and translate for my friend. And the woman looked at me, knowing the truth. They take me back to prison, waiting for my sentence. I was there. After a day, we went back to court again. That was the first time they put handcuffs in my hand. I won't forget it. Al-Qadhdhāfī prison. So, went back to jail. So after about 5 days or 4 days, they bring us out again to courts. After they talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, they just tell me, Frag, freed. They say I'm free, which is God's intervention. God's intervention. And when they free me, they can't free you from that court. You need to go back to prison. So I was in the prison that day. They just came, called my name, gave me my belongings, showed me the road out. I had another experience there. They told me you must pass through the large gate to have to go out. This gate is as mighty as anything. They said, no, don't pass through the security gates. They need to open the whole gate out. Symbolism, the symbols is that we are free. Then I now understand the price of freedom. That is one. Another time again, we were in the church, the police come to the church, they carried all of us. So they carry holy oil with the church. They carry Bible with the church. Anointed oil, they carry. They found the fire will keep tithe and offering. One day, when we got there, that is for immediate deportation. No. They just brought me to that man. There's a man there. They said this one is one of their main arrowhead. The man looked at me and just told them, free him. Let him go back. The CIA, I be the secret police that was working, that one here English finish. Come and meet him. Sir, we said this is one of the leader in that place. Just shout on that one. I said, take this one particularly. Take him back. That was how I was not deported.
What happened to the rest?
They find themselves in Lagos. But before they take you to Lagos, you'll be in Zanzu, a place of deportation camp. You'll be like skeleton. That's
wow.
all the fats and food you acquire in Libya. You finish. Take it out of Libya. You will dry before they take you to Lagos.
Hi.
So I was there too. Eventually, I decided to start crossing. That is a story for another day. Time wouldn't allow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's good. Thank you for sharing. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. For me, it's just yeah, it shows, where there's a will, there's a way. If you have the will, God will always make a way for you, I guess. That's kind of what I take out of the story.
Well, I think it's more than just a will. This is more than just a will. This is God's hand on you. There's so many opportunities for you to just survive. You would have seen a
there's so much opportunity. Even
Yeah.
while I was in the church ministering there,
Yeah.
these girls that are finished paying their master that bought them, I will tell you about these girls, how their Nigerians will sell girl to another girl. Girls will be paying. Nigerians will buy girl from these girls. They will bring them from Nigeria. The person that bought them from Nigeria will sell them to many Nigerians, and Nigerians will go and keep those girls in a connection for some place, and those girls will be working up to $3,000 to give to Nigerian man, and Nigerian man will keep selling those girls. It's a serious issue. And among those girls, then they used to run after me. Then somebody is speaking. Someone even tell me, defend me. I will pay your fee. We'll go to Europe. I say, with this your money, now let they chop this kind of one. It's a very tough period, and we've buried a lot of girls that we buried. The tough experience that imagine me that I never said anything. Will now by myself go mortuary, go come out their body. It's a serious. That place is the life there. It's tough. I look at myself so I can walk into a mortuary. Me, who said before ordinary cost itself will fear me. I go walk into a mortuary by myself, offload dead body. The experience is so. It's not something you can forget in life. So you guys that just get the visa and fly over, don't know what God has done.
Oh man, we don't know what God has done. I'm telling you, man.